Hey, welcome back to Cinema Cycle. It's September 1st, 2015. How many police shootings and mass shootings have there been in the last 48 hours? I just lost count. Anyway, today, Random Media Generator has given me, you're going to love this, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. A Laserdisc presentation. This is a silent film. It is from Germany. It is from the late 1920s. It is a horror movie a la Nosferatu or Dracula. A Criterion Collection disc. I remember seeing this movie once a long time ago. All I can remember is that it was extremely surreal. Let's go. So, yeah, this is kind of how I remember it. The thing that just strikes you about this is that it's old, based on stage play principles, as opposed to just setting up a stationary camera looking at the stage where the actors come and go and unfold the story. They have a lot of different scenes here, and each scene is crafted with just bizarre sets. I mean, really bizarre sets, as in surreal sets. And what they did way back in 1920 is even then they saw that the film was a square format. It was like a window that you were looking through. And what they did is like, oh no, this is a new technology. It doesn't have to be this way. It can be like this. It can be any kind of way you want. And they do that to give you a sense of disorientation because this is a kind of a horror film. But yeah, it's just the sets here are mind-boggling. They're just absolutely stunning because they're so creative. Not because they're so huge or lavish, which they are, but they're so creative. So on this particular rendition of this film, this is the Criterion Collection Laserdisc. Obviously, one of the best things that makes this movie so engaging to watch is the soundtrack. Mind you, it's just music. It's just very somber orchestral music that was obviously added in after or in the restoration process. There was no soundtrack for this at all, except maybe an organ in the theater. And the other thing that's just really kind of bizarre for the time is that since there is no dialogue here, everything is done on cards, you know, the cue cards that pop up when somebody speaks and you can tell what they're saying. And the cue cards here are all very askew, you know, I mean, they're almost hard to read. It almost looks like graffiti, modern day graffiti. So, you know, somebody has a big scene like, oh my God, he's dead, and the cue card comes up and you're like, oh, what? Oh, that's Bobby's brother, okay? So, it's just fascinating to see how they pushed the envelope and tried to change things, because this is a new medium, and like, let's just have fun with it. Let's see where it can go. Let's break the mold.